Queen's COVID scare will focus Prince Harry and emphasize his isolation from family. Robert Jobson, the author of William, The Making of a Modern Monarch, has shared his thoughts on how the Queen's recent coronavirus diagnosis will affect Harry over in California. The Queen's diagnosis of COVID-19 will emphasize Prince Harry's isolation as he watches from the USA, an expert has claimed. Royal biographer Robert Jobson made the remarks after Buckingham Palace confirmed on Sunday, February 20th, that the monarch is experiencing mild cold symptoms. He believes the 95-year-old's latest health scare will make the Duke of Sussex reflect on how big of an issue distance from family will become following his move to the U.S. In recent months, Prince Harry has expressed his hopes to bring his children to meet the rest of his family in the UK and called for police protection, reports the Mirror. Jobson, the author of William, The Making of a Modern Monarch, told the Mirror, "I am sure it will focus the mind of Prince Harry too, who was once so close to the Queen. His wife, Meghan, seems happy never to return to these shores. But for Harry, being more than 5,000 miles away from his family, at times like this, must emphasize his isolation from the House of Windsor." Confirming the Queen's diagnosis on Sunday, a statement from Buckingham Palace said, "Buckingham Palace confirmed that the Queen has today tested positive for COVID. Her Majesty is experiencing mild cold-like symptoms but expects to continue light duties at Windsor over the coming week. She will continue to receive medical attention and will follow all the appropriate guidelines." In response to the statement, Jobson applauded the Queen for her efforts during the pandemic and said she has been the perfect role model throughout. "Her Majesty told us in a powerful televised public address that, 'We will meet again when so many were missing their loved ones during the lockdowns,' said Jobson. She made sure the public knew she had been fully vaccinated and urged everyone to think about other people and get a jab when they were offered one. And as others in public office who should have known better, partied in the corridors, or at least gardens of power, she stuck to the rules and sat alone at her beloved husband, Prince Philip's, funeral in April last year. Now, a few weeks shy of her 96th birthday, she has contracted the COVID virus. Thankfully, she has a top medical team around her, monitoring constantly. However, the expert expressed his concerns over the monarch's decision to carry on with light duties following her diagnosis. "I really think given her great age, that she should have a complete rest, and leave the duties to others in her family," he added. There is no doubt the Prince of Wales and his family will be concerned by this development and won't be complacent. Kate, Duchess of Cambridge, flies to Copenhagen this week for a series of solo engagements. If there was a serious cause for concern, I am sure that overseas visit would have been postponed. That said, every time there is a palace bulletin about the health of the monarch, it focuses the minds of her family and her loyal subjects during this Platinum Jubilee year. Prince Harry's book to expose inside account of Prince Charles and Diana's marriage. Prince Harry's bombshell book is due for release later this year, and has since sparked concerns the Duke of Sussex could use it to discuss his own views on the relationship between Prince Charles and Princess Diana. There is speculation surrounding whether Prince Harry will expose details on his parents' marriage and the breakdown of that relationship. Speaking to US Weekly, British royal correspondent Tom Skees has discussed whether Harry will really go for Camilla when speaking on the breakdown of the marriage between